met you in the summer.
Mavs fans, Madeline Stroth here with another episode of the Mavericks Summer Interview Series. Today we're sitting down with Missouri Mavericks head coach and director of hockey operations, Richard Matvichuk. Thanks for being here today, Rich.
Thanks for having me.
So first off, you just moved to the area. Have you had much of a chance to explore the city, and what's your favorite part of living here so far?
You know, I've kind of been in and out, but yeah, I've been driving around a lot. Obviously, the lakes and the trees, it kind of reminds me of being back home up north. So I love the area, and I can't wait to get my family down here.
That's awesome. What went into your decision to make the transition and move here to Missouri to be with the Missouri Mavericks?
Well, I've known Brent from the past, and when the opportunity arose with Scott going to the East Coast, Brent contacted me, and obviously I know the organization very well from being in Allen for the previous 3 seasons. And you know, it was one of those things that when I sat down with Brent, we had one thing in mind, and that was to bring a championship here. And you know, the fan base and the community speaks for itself, so it was a pretty easy decision.
We've already seen some players coming back, and we've been piecing together that roster. You have, I should say. What's been your strategy in trying to recruit and bring people to Independence?
Well, I think what Brent has built here over the past 5 years was a foundation of players, and obviously with the core group from Tinnell to Courtney to Dixon, it's one of those things that we want to build on. And you know, we've signed those players to come back because they are a major role in the dressing room. They're big in the community, and now it's my job to kind of add the things that I thought that the Mavericks have been missing the last couple of years.
Sure. You touched on it a little bit, but in this league, we see a lot of restructuring year to year. What goes into creating a roster that has that quality to it, but also what's the importance of bringing back those veterans to the locker room?
It's huge. You look at the guys like Tinnell. He's a guy that, you know, he brings so much to the table. He's great in the community, and, you know, he's got to be a leader in this locker room. And, you know, I signed another leader the other day by the name of Scott Langdon, and he's a proven captain everywhere he's played. And it's about everybody coming together at the same time, and that these guys have a bond in this dressing room, that this is their family. They, you know, they eat, they sleep, they spend more time with these guys in here than they usually do with their families.
What would you say your coaching style is, both on the bench and in the locker room? What do you want your players to, you know, have in them and bring with them out onto the ice and in the community?
Yeah, for me, it's when you look at a player's, you know, stats and where he's been and where he's played. For me, it's about accountability, and they got to be able to, you know, play for the name on the front, not the name on the back. And you know, I've got a saying that you're either coming or you're coming. So basically, you got to get on the bus and you're coming with us, or there's no sense coming. It's one of those things that it's a strategic thing that we don't give a players the option to quit. You're either going to give us everything you got, or you're just not going to be here. And as for strategies, we're going to be an aggressive team that likes to throw the body around and score some goals.
Would you say there's a motto or anything that you remind your players of every day before they hit the ice?
What would be it? Let's see. You don't lose. You don't win second. You lose first.
For sure. Well, thank you. That's been another Mavericks Summer Interview Series presented by our partners at CCR Roofing.